Oh, now why the man will be quite say president to see here was a moi. When I bet you baby and go was him. Oh, when I say Samran Wukuma.
Told her.
Antaraba.
Eti ubakaya na watching mu a etwa mu no eno na this week kura am say Monday mu okra na former chief justice anasa or former na or Karen suspended chief justice Mami Tokornu at the press conference ke sie chechire bi baaye na ne call press conference na se nyina no na wo kire say Nyankopon press na tamfo kon eno no friend say press conference na tamfo ya wo ka ne ho asem yi eye hwan wo se NDC number 1 JDM number 2 Ghana for number 3 MPP for the omo the best friends and what or recited the poem and you say Mami Tokornu asem ne de ato so and ye pechirechire mu e de se koko yiwa no wo ha on say Mami Tokornu sori ya wo se di koko apai say kum adan ya wo say what baby a wo mo de ne call yes wo mo kototo na no aye osu castle ho no e wo de wo pem de ebuza say adan na wo mpe wo se sa place in a man nightmare and you say night why man no 90 be na you dwan ama oda na wo ke me and was there be nyesa night man na ye ka wasem na nienti ye the night man ne say wonim say na ne wo fa yeso jani no say ne wo fa do no ne tete no ne guardian na sa ne wo fa yi ye de ne ko osu castle ho and ye kobo ni tuo pay bibo tuo pay nam say hey so for be ne die no say there be nya so for sem no worker physical tuo judge fo bia ye ku wo no ye ku ne wo fa so kan ho o de mengi na asem ne nka ye nkotie say de Mami Tokornu esika na asem.
The clear danger is that through this flagrant violation of CI 47 and the darkness of the current proceedings being held in camera behind the walls of a Lodge, my lawyers and I can come to the end of the proceedings. The evidence will show that every one of those allegations in the petitions that were given to me on 27th March is unfounded and untrue. And yet, the committee can dig up some allegation from whatever documents they claim to be having from the president, which they have not shown to me, and purport to enter a recommendation for my removal on that basis. Allow me to say that this is totally unknown in the rule of law in this country. If it was lawful, I would have no reason to alert the nation of the dangers they represent. It is the violations of law that have forced me to bring these matters out in the light of day. The final and fourth reason for this statement is that I have heard on several occasions from loved ones, persons who care, persons who may not know me beyond my public duties, and many who think that since these proceedings seem to be carefully staged to result in my removal as Chief Justice, it would be best if I just retired or resigned, rather than subject myself to an ill-motivated process. I have also received threats and veiled threats to the effect that if I fail to resign or retire voluntarily, I will be made to suffer some harm or the other. I've also heard commentaries in the media about how this process was born out of a stated political agenda to remove me and control the judiciary, and that it is a political effort that can only result in an outcome that was decided long before it started.
Eti Mami Tokornu na wote se wodi ncheche mu ma se enti baby a yekune wo fa na mo sori a mo sa se wo na mo de no kodi na asem de oye sa nani bo ho a na ne yem de ne sew nani bo so na ne yem de ne sew enti be ya sa venu ni de ompe na NDC for pe de gumbe ene kalabulenti ene wo mo de na kwa akwose wo ade etosu mienu ne se wono wo se nka yenye no open yenye no eno cry in camera na yeye no ompe ope no on camera ompe ni in camera na denti na asem na mubusa no o se nke yemfa mra TV so enke wono nti nka GC before GTV for o munya adwuma ye na o mu metedicast live adai Tokornu akodi sika o man sika e na aban no ye nhwehwemu eti GTV for nya adwuma bia o mu die na ye mefa ne live TV3 for nya o mu telenovela no ye na o mu nya o mu dey trash ni ye na o mu fa mensi Tokornu so gan adai ye dictate Tokornu asem eti sadie na wo ye ninti e omo ye na omo fa ma camera mu ninti ese omo body gumbe wa ase ho no mo enu ti wo bibia de di se e ya de se na tanfu mia ne kon enu ti no wo kasa ne na fofo kura kane no na omo atwa ne ho asie nyine mia ne kon nti ye press wo mia friend conference na tanfu kon conference de bi na do for conference no anu no ke wi ya na Ghana fo bi se he wo ya bo watu mami we pa wo ho asire wo na Ghana ni ba ko di kan ba e Captain Smart wa be body gumbe left right wa keke bi a kire no wo hwe e no say yi secret bi kura betum se eyi Tidos one way. Would the Bamen can say Charlotte or say lawyer? Say Kaketu Ebikura Anka, or no so sa idea we ye and tinka ye couldn't crowd of voter ready. Now won't a Tokornu why would ye do as I was wondering? You go take Captain Smart.
And the Pabia one drink said, as a Jamo, my muno, where any patch will be. No, be any patch of your promo. Aha, why does the catcher and say you come judges? Judges in your Kumotama name military rule. J. Kufo, Rollins, short now, Sukas, no president. Moi. Pacho, J. Kufo, or Trahin, president. Ghana for my country. And you, Sukas, Pacho, time I say Rollins. Okum, a judge for B. Me, let me live with because I was a toddler. Yes, Rollins and Merasun, Yakum, Sa judges. No. What I saw Justice D.F. Annan, one call Rollins, what da? I was Sukas, Justice D.F. Annan. So be a speaker, moi. Pacho, one call castle what that. Pacho, that time, that's all call her. No, a carpenter, that's all you may see. Say, who cried your warfare? And the chain, the coon war, Sana or Pesa or Chile. Quabinet Japon. Say me, you, Quabinet Japon. Listening for another one. Quabinet Japon, none papa can judge no. But Quabinet Japon to be DJ Kufuchi. Echo yeah, presidential spokesperson. Emma J. Kufo, I will Sukas Mbatomeboa. That time now, Quabinet Japan. Now the presidential special spokesperson. I will mention. Why are we picking and choosing? We are garnishing and massaging certain issues to influence the egos and then the emotions of people. Let's say, you could have the family and to be investigated too. Oh, no, my honey, as slaves. Jamie,
he is smart.
Eti, I'm out to form Coke Coast. Because, or to force Prempe. Yeah, it's a little Cape Coast Castle. I said, because the shields. It's more too far for Cape Coast. What kind of analogy is this? I am a Tracidina, Mitia analogy than penny funny be ya. Eh? Aunt Araba, Sister Arabi. Say a beginner, but can never bones to my mum. Oh, now why the man will be quite say, Sir President to see here was him one. When I'll bet you baby and going to was him. Oh, when I say Samran Kuma. Aunt Araba. There, I want to hear her was him. I want to bet you baby. And one now. Wo betra wa sabnodon baby a wo betra wo beka wo asem I won e be kire baby a won fa nko e said am no tse dan ka kufa do chem ko e na bia na me say aha won fa nko asafa himfie no won ka kama asem e be Anta Araba Anta Araba na iso e me pa cho date na mo kai Matthias Day ojai ana na mo kan cha say e no de be kai wo yawo maame ana na won ka say no be kai wo yawo ojai enti Saturday na ye de kai ajaje for na ye kum won no mundi sada ne biom eti da bia mudi sada na mo ma pa che say mo kai abusuafo kum won ma de hye no so won de won di yawo ana what is the logic hey John Mahama and the tribu asempa o I keep telling you this. Me, if I were the president, if I want to sack you, I will sack you. I'm telling you. Look, they're driven here. Bibinibia pediatia. Bibini. Oh. I could find a young from here. One can't say Charlotte say, want to be in Yadma. Charlotte was no ya Secrete 6.
Na otina na ndonka.
Because of no, mami can't say me. Hey, Debbie, because of Charlotte was say, sorry. Yes, I dear friend. No, lawyer, no. Because of Charlotte was saying, sorry. Or Kovota region, Oba, Eka, Komukunu. They wanted to crush him and kill that innocent lawyer. Why? Because and near my kwaso, I will easy one. Kwanya, Woma Faso, a Sikabima lawyer for Binu. Tadio sorry. And Mra Charlotte said in the coin at Tadios who said, no, Sadia way, a Boganaka. Then Bonnie Bennett Tadio sorry, yeah. Tadio sorry is still alive. I want somebody to call him Nana. Tell him I mentioned his name on my show and let him confirm or deny the story that I'm telling you. When you say do baby, not Tadio sorry did the case to qua register some person my final match and the judge from for case in the I am saying it. Call Tadio sorry and ask him. It's the reason here the Pam Charlotte said say, oh my Tadio sorry, echo from me, the legal department of the Electoral Commission. Somebody should come and deny this fact. And I'll prove to you with documents.
Eti Captain Smart nso na deni se baba betu dwa wa cheche mu fiko say you know na ye owie ye na maybe say Captain na mama oni no problem that I know say dey be oni need the problem eti Captain ka wie na me say Captain dey o ya bias nti no work ehwa na lawyer ba ko e friend say lawyer anoche say me won kire mu me be kire mu ne nti amame we ye di wa asem eni ne nti a wontumi nka say osu castle ho no de any nienti a ye di wasem no in camera emba public no o ya ye nya atwom enti ye ngoti lawyer no so lawyer not free Paul or the nsema tuja
training as a lawyer and as a judge. She knows that we don't publicize case judicial. You don't do that. So the public statement she's making is completely wrong. What you rather do is that if there is any aspect of the trial or investigation which is wrong, the committee sittings, under the same constitution, you have the right to go to the High Court or the Supreme Court, as the case may be, to challenge it or to bring it down. When you come here for public sympathy, at the end of it all, you are only creating work for media people to do. They do it as we are discussing. After here, you go back to the committee sittings. And that will never change their report. But as a prophet, I will tell you that any president who sets up a committee to investigate you intends to dismiss you. And you should take caution and leave office before the report comes.
Eti lawyer anoche from Paul so na de ncheche mu aba fefefe no eti wo bisect enyin sect wo se wo ka kire maame ne se abenya set up committee se ye hwehwe wo nsema o pa akosoro ne fom di aduro boto se de tie bia aban ne be you eti maame Tokornu ebe ya kofie boko ase media min se the new opinion wo me to ama o sha eye gumbe ni ya bo maame no anasa the right channel na ye yo wo maame wo ye ayi afenyo mark beje MPP for court order within 2 hours now they are mom wo bi beje ebe pre court order no be 7 years in emumfi no na gaza bahama no aye di no wo hwe no na gaza de hwe wo be mia o papa aha ye info I o number 1 super duper host Ken Lakuta and I me the breakdown nyina bro Mr. like na share uwia no subscribe aka ho what na ha de eniema panko a just antofom makrao